Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about these damn games. And the NBA showed us how rigged and scripted it truly is, just like the NFL in its own right. Now, the two better teams lost last night, and then it was in a fashion that we could have never seen unless you know that the NBA is rigged. They had Jason Tatum before the game looking like he went to his mother's funeral. This man just looked like he didn't want to be there. He looked like he got some bad news, like he was supposed to lay down and let them rape him in the ass. And that's exactly what Jason Tatum did. He just went out there and laid down on his stomach, face down. But we going to talk about them in a minute. First, we going to talk about this game. They said a stat that Luka has the most 35-plus point games after losing and getting blown out. And they said that right before the game started. He has the most in history of the NBA. I should have known right when I heard that the Mavericks were winning that game. And right when I saw Jason Tatum's face, I knew the Celtics was winning. But I can't go back and change a pick that I made already. Once I make a pick, it is what it is. I live with it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't give a damn that much. But if we look at the stats, all I can say is shame on the Thunder for letting P.J. Washington, a man that is dumb enough to let Brittany Renner get knocked up. You let this man drop 29 points on you. A man that doesn't know to stay away from a hoe. You just got dominated by a dumb mother lover. And then Luka, he only dropped 29 points. He didn't even give you a 40-point game. And you still couldn't stop him. Kyrie Irving couldn't even give you 10 points. And you still couldn't stop him. You let Tim Hardaway drop 17 points, an ex-New York player, like it was nothing. And then you let Jay Green drop another 11, like it was nothing. Now, well, let's see what you had to show for it. On your side, Chet Holmgren, 11 points. That's all he had to muster. John Williams, 20 points, not bad. Shah gave you 33 points. He's the only one. Him and Williams is the only one that showed up. Nobody else showed up. Holmgren, he did all right, but he has much better showings than this. 11 points in a playoff game, and you at home, and this is what you gonna do? If this is how they gonna play, the Mavericks are gonna win this game, guys. And this whole series. If the Oklahoma City Thunder, if they can't muster and play together as a team like they've been doing all year, the Mavericks are gonna beat them just with Luka by himself. And the dumbass himself, P.J. Washington. Yeah, he's gonna nut inside anything. He don't give a damn. He just wants that baby. He just wants to bust a nut. And that's who you lost to. Shame on you. Shame on you. I'm going to call their game when that comes. They ain't playing tonight. I'm going to make my predictions on the Nuggets and the Knicks game. We're going to do that in a minute after I get into the Celtics ass real quick. Now, Donovan Mitchell, he was unstoppable. They had no answer for him. They couldn't stop him in the paint. His crossover would start every single breakdown, and it would break down the defense and leave the rim open for either a drive out and kick or a dunk or a mid-range shot. Guys were hitting shots all over the place. Even Garland came alive. Even Tristan Thompson showed a sighting. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I think the Cavs found something in the mid-range game because it's working for them. The Celtics, they ain't covering the mid-range. They covering the three-point line and the paint. The mid-range is wide open if you really watch the game, and I think the Cavs see it. If the Celtics, if they don't do or have an adjustment, they're going to be in a world of trouble, I promise you. Jason Tatum, like I said, he didn't look like he wanted to be there. It looked really bad. No one played defense. Everyone came out flat. Even the role players that made threes and made shots throughout the playoffs couldn't make anything. They were all missing everything. Even the baldy over there, what the hell's his name? I forget. White. His last name's White. He's the guy that was making all the threes. He couldn't hit a backside of a damn barn. Alright? So if you think the Celtics are the best team in the East, Yeah, they are when they play like that. But when they play like they played last night, they probably the sixth best team in the East. And they don't have Porzingis. They don't got time to mess around. If they come out like this again, I promise you they're going to lose again. And the Cavaliers, they're going to be at home. Everybody's counting the Cavaliers out. But the problem is they got no answer for Donovan Mitchell. He's quicker than anybody they got over there. Nobody can stick up with his quickness. And the thing is, Darius Garland hasn't even come alive yet. I pray for the Celtics. If Darius Garland wakes up, I really pray for them. Because Mitchell's going to show up regardless. He's always going to show up. But if Garland decides to show up, the Celtics, they don't have a chance. If Evan Mobley keeps playing like this, the Celtics, they don't have a chance. If Okoro plays like this, they don't have a chance. If Max Strus hits threes like he couldn't for the Heat last year, they got a chance. It's over for the Celtics if they don't get it together. Karis LeVert had a game of his life, but he's not always going to play like that. But if he can give you 15 points a game, you have a chance as the Cavaliers. As the Celtics, if you don't wake up, the Cavaliers are going to come in here and they're going to take it from you. They really going to take it. But I'm going to call their game tomorrow. I need to think about this. I need to sleep on it. I just need to get in their ass real quick. If you look at their stats, Tatum gave you 25 points. It's deceiving. It was the quietest 25 points I've ever seen from a superstar, supposedly. And that's why I say he can't be the face of the league. He's too damn quiet. Anthony Edwards, if he played in Boston, he would erupt every single night he was on primetime. And that's the reason that they keep him out there. Because they know he's that special thing in the box. They gonna keep him only for the NBA Finals for the world to see. They don't want anybody or everybody to get bored of him. They want everybody to see him on the biggest stage in the playoffs and the finals. That's why they're gonna keep him in a small market. I can't see him going to a large market because they don't want to spoil us. They want to make it a nice little present, a nice little treat, if you will. Now you look at Drew Holiday. He gives you 4 points. That's not gonna get it done. Brown gives you 19 points. It's not going to get it done. You're supposed to be a superstar. I need more from you. Derek White, 10 points. You were dropping 30 the whole entire playoffs. Where you been at? Huh? Where you at? Where's your pulse? You couldn't hit nothing last night. 1 for 8 at 3. 0 for 6. 0 for 2. 3 for 7. What the hell are we doing out there, Celtics? You look like complete dog shit. Pritchard, you came out there for 1 for 4 from 3. As a team, they went 8 for 35. You ain't beating a Pee-wee team. They looked like a CYO team out there. They couldn't beat anybody at the YMCA playing like this. Now, I'm telling you right now, if the Celtics play like this again, and the Cavaliers come out firing on all cylinders, the Celtics are going to lose. And they're going to have a rude awakening because the Cavaliers, they're a damn good team. And they can't take them lightly. They put 118 up on you, so that means they can score. And now they got the confidence, and now they know they can do it. It's going to be a much closer series, ladies and gentlemen. They felt each other out these 2 games. And now we're going to see a flat-out war of the highest order. Wait for it. Now let me call these 2 games real quick. All right. First, we got the Pacers and the Knicks. I got to go with the Pacers. I know I got nothing to go on, but how the hell can you go down 3-0 against a team that only plays 5 deep with players that are injured? Julius Randle is not even in the lineup. How do you let this happen? Because it dawned on me, they're a finesse team. They're not physical enough. The referees are letting the players play in the playoffs. They're not calling hand checks. They're letting players bump and grab and do whatever they want. So if that's going to happen, the Pacers have no chance. But I'm hoping and I'm praying that they can just get by. Just one time. Just once. Just to get some confidence to show that you can beat this team. They should be able to get it done. And the reason I'm picking them is because everybody's going to pick the Knicks. Everybody and their grandmother is going to pick them. Just because of what's been happening. But what's been happening is a catastrophe of the highest order. What's been happening is the Knicks been scrapping around being more physical. But I feel like they're going to wear down because it takes a lot out on you and a team as a whole to keep playing that type of basketball, that style of basketball. At a certain point, you just hit a wall. And after all, they are just human. So how long can they go like this? They actually have Indiana favored at home. But everybody's going to pick the Knicks, though. And I'm going to stick with Indy because they got to get one. And just like they did last night, everyone picked the Celtics, Celtics lost. Everyone picked the Thunder lost. Everyone's picking the Knicks. I'm going to follow the trend, so I'm picking the Pacers. And that's all I got to say about that. Before I get a copyright, let me close that out. Now with this game right here, I don't know why the hell these videos play right out the gate. I didn't click on it. I hate when they do it. But anyway, they got Minnesota as the favorites. I think they're going to let Denver win this game because everybody's going to pick Minnesota because they up 2-0 and they beat Denver at home twice in a row. So any logical mind would think that they would go up 3-0. In the real world, yes, they would. But this ain't real. This ain't real basketball. This is run by Vegas. And I'm going to keep drilling it in your head until you understand. And it don't matter what you believe or what you think. Vegas runs all. I try to make it fun. I try to make it interesting. But at the end of the day, it's rigged and scripted basketball. And that's why I'm picking Denver tonight. I could be wrong, but I'm going that way. And that's how we going to keep it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.